most of the time when you are trading on this market, you might end up making a lot of profit. You can see a market here, and you will have a bot on the other side. So if I need a trading view chart, I need to open a new tab, can hold that trade as long as you want. So if, for example, I place a trade, hello, welcome to this tutorial, and this is a full Deriv tutorial from the sign up and how you can trade even using the bot. So if you are new to Deriv, this is a tutorial that is gonna help you to know how you can trade on Deriv and make money. Or if you are also looking on ways to make money and you might be interested in trading as a part of making money, then this tutorial is also good for you. So the first thing you need to do is click the link in the description, and this is the place that you should be seeing. Or if you do not see such a place, then you will land somewhere like this, where you need just to select your residence. So just select your residence, and then here you just enter your email address, or you can just continue with Google. For my case, I'll just enter my email address because I need to set my password, because if you just continue with the Google, you might not be able to set up your password. So I can complete using Google, or I can just proceed to enter the email address. So here I prefer you enter the email address because you'll be able to set up your password. And if you proceed with Google, it means that you will not be able to sign in devices that do not have that account. So I prefer you set up your password. So here I just proceed to verify, and then I'll be able to enter somewhere where I need to enter my password. So the country of resident, as I said, you choose citizenship, you proceed, and here, as I said, you set up your password. So here I just choose my own password, and as you can see, I just enter. An example of my password is this one. So you do not need to enter a hard password. So I just delete some things here, and then this will be my password. So as you can see, I have two special characters, and then I have a high case letter, a low case, which is I, and then I have the digits. So this is an example of the password that you need to create, and then I just create as I'll just save it. That way I have the profile. So here you can proceed to complete your profile, and you will need an ID to complete this one. So here I just proceed to complete the profile, where I need to choose the currency. So choose the currency, and then I just enter the details here. So here I just enter, and then I just choose the date of birth, where I need to proceed to the year. So somewhere here, and then I choose that way. So you can see I will just choose that one. I proceed to enter the number. Of course, these are just random numbers that I will enter here. For your case, you need to use a real number. So let me see whether they are enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are enough. Just proceed, and then I just enter I'm employed part-time task. For the tax identification number, you enter your KRA. If you have your KRA number, just enter it, but it is just optional. So proceed, and then this is your address. Just enter where you are located. So here I just enter some random address, and then I just enter a random zip, and then I proceed. So it is not a must that you verify your address. You can still trade provided that you have verified your identity. Then you do not need to verify your address. So just make sure that you have verified your ID. To verify your identity, just tap on this icon, and then just navigate to verification. Here you just choose proof of identity, and then you continue. You just continue where you will need to upload your document and then do a facial verification. So that is how you can do it. And then after finishing, you can verify your proof of address if you have a bank statement, or you can just use a location to do that. And then after that, you'll be able to trade without limitations. So here I'll be on the real account. As you can see, this is my real account now. And then on this, I have the demo. So the demo is the one that I can use to practice trading. And then the real is the one that I can deposit money and start trading. So if I wanted to deposit money, I can just tap on this, and then you see I'll be able to deposit. So I just proceed, and then I show you the more options that you can use to deposit. So here we have Binance Pay, we have all the wallets options, whatever. There are new methods of depositing, whether you need to deposit with M-Pesa, Vodacom, or whatever. So we have a lot of deposit methods that are here that you can use to deposit. And we also have P2P, but on this updated website, it is hidden. So if you want to trade, just go to home, and then here you see we have all the suggested methods that you can use to trade. So this is MetaTrader 5 account, and then this is a gold account that provides good margins when you are trading. So margins, that is a topic for another day. For now, I'll be just showing you how you can trade. So here, if you want to trade, you just open on these options trading, and then here you can just choose Deriv Trader, Deriv Bot, Smart Trader. Smart Trader is just similar to Deriv Trader. So for my case here, if I wanted to trade, I just open Deriv Trader. So I open this one, and then we will see what it has. So this is Deriv Trader, as you can see, and here on Deriv Trader we have a sidebar. So here on the sidebar we have where you can choose trade types, and the first one is accumulators. So on accumulators we have two barriers. These lines you see here, we call them barriers. So provided that the market stays within the two barriers, whether you have chosen the growth rate that you require here, your stake will grow with that growth rate. At each movement that this market moves, it grows with 3%. So that is how these accumulators work, and you can test it using a demo account. You just need to open the demo account and then you test it. But when it happens that it crosses these two barriers, then you lose that stake. And here you have the stats that can help you to know how this market is doing. For example, here you can see that this market is still moving. It has not crossed for those ticks, 14, 15, those ticks. So here it moved for 17 without crossing. So you can see it is still moving. So you can wait for it to cross, and then after that you can place a trade. So here is where you place a trade, and then you can also set take profit. So for example, if I placed a trade like this one, it will open on this side, and then I'll be able to sell it if I need to. So that way I'll move out of that market. For other options like vanillas, so vanillas is a type of trade where you can call or put. So call is like predicting it will be moving up, and then we have a strike price. Strike price you can just increase if you want it, but the more you increase, also know that the more the loss you can get. So that is how these vanillas work. Multipliers are the same as buying and selling. So buying is predicted that the market is going up, and selling is that the market is going down. So the advantage with multipliers is that you can hold that trade as long as you want. So if, for example, I place a trade, I can hold this trade as long as I can. So I can also set a take profit. so that when it hits that profit, then I'll be able to get out of that market or stop loss. So that way I'll be able to do that. So you can see there is no time limit for this. So if I want to, I can just close. So these multipliers is good for people who do not have a lot of capital and need an experience, just like MetaTrader 5, trading on MetaTrader 5. If you want to close, you can just tap on it. And then here we have the charts. If I want to change the chart, so if I want to change the chart, I can just open here, and then the time frame that I'm interested in, and then the candle if I want to, and then you can see this is the new chart. But if I need an advanced chart, then there's another way that you can do it. So if I need a trading view chart, I need to open a new tab, then type trading view .binary.com. That way I'll be able to open a new chart with advanced options. So here you can see that I have even the Fibonacci retracement tool here. So this is Fib retracement, and also if I want to, I can just use to analyze the market. So if you also need to know how to use these tools, there are videos that will guide you to do it. So for me, I will not go deep into this. So this is for people who need all these features here. And you can just change the chart if you want to. You can just change the market here and then change the time frame. That we have the chart types here, the line, whatever indicators. If you want them, all of them are here. So this is for people who need all those features. But if you don't need them, then you can just use all these are just enough for you. Then you just come here, you have the momentum, you have MACD. So all of these are here. You can just use also them to predict where the market will be going. And then here we also have another type of trades, rise and fall. These are just the same as multipliers, but here you have a lot of profit after the time frame ends. So let's say that I predict the market will be going up. If I predict the market will be going up, after 3 minutes, if it happens that it has gone up above the entry point, then I win this amount of dollars if I have placed with $10. So that is a profit of 95.5%. And if I predict that it will be falling, then I win 9.51. So this is rise and fall, but the difference is that we have a time frame and the profit is different. And here we have the ticks. If you like the ticks instead of minutes, you can choose them here. Touch and no touch, these are just the same to higher and lower. So that is why I'm just combining this. So touch, you are predicting that the market will be touching this line. You can just move it if you want to. The higher you move it, the more the profit. But know that this can be risky or can bring a lot of profit. So as you can see, if I say that it will touch, I will win all this money just using $10 after 5 ticks. But that might be hard, so you can just change it to 3 minutes and you can see that it has changed. So that way you can see all these are just the same as higher and lower. So here you predict that it will be higher above this line. You can just also move it, and lower it will be lower below the line. So you can also move it if you want to. Then here you also have the digits where you can say it will match a certain digit. Let me remove this one. So on these digits, the only digit that matters is the last digit. As you can see here, we have 86, 84. So the 6, 4, 4 that way, that is the digit that you will be seeing being touched here. If I say it matches, then this is the digit that I have selected. Let's say that I select 1 and I say it matches. 1. After 5 ticks, if it happens that this market will match, the end digit will match 1, then I win this amount of money. I can also say it will differ that number, then I win this amount of money. As you can see, we have a lot of numbers. If it differs, it also means that you have higher chances of winning. That is why you can see that there is little to be made here. Unlike when you go to over and under. For example, if I choose 5 and then I say that it will be over 5, I mean that all these digits, if they are touched 6, 7, 8, and 9, then I win this money. I win 142% of my stake. If I say under, I mean this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember 5, if 5 happens to be touched, all these numbers, other numbers, 5 and all these numbers, then I lose, provided that I had predicted that it will be under. After how many ticks? 5. So you also need to choose the number of ticks. So that is how this over and under works. So the number that you have chosen, when it is touched after that ticks, then you lose that money. Also know that that number does not count. And then we have even and odd. So here is where you predict it will hit the even numbers or odd numbers. So as you know, odd numbers are from 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. All others are even. So that is how it happens. And if you want to change to Deriv bot, here we have where you can just proceed to Deriv bot. Here you see we have Deriv bot. Just proceed to it. So on the Deriv bot, the first thing you will see is this dashboard. So here you don't have a lot of history, and to upload a bot, you just open on your computer and then you'll be able to open a bot. And I leave the link in the description for those who are interested in free bots that I have. I have a lot of free bots that I have searched over the internet and uploaded to Google Drive. So you can just download them in the description. So this is the bot builder. If you do not have a bot, you can just proceed to bot builder or just press here, and then this is just the bot that Deriv gives you. So here, this is the bot. Here we have the market. Here we have the category of that market, or here we also have the main category. So if I wanted to upload the bot, when I'm just here, I can just tap here. I can still upload a bot if I have one. And then if I want to save this bot, just tap on here. If I want to open the chart, tap here. And then if I also need to open a trading view chart, just open here, and this trading view chart will open on the same tab that you are using. So this is not an advanced trading view chart, as you can see on this trading view chart. And if you need to minimize, maximize, you have the two buttons here. You can still use that as a feature, or if you have a mouse, then you can zoom just by rotating that wheel. So this is the bot. I can long press and hold and move the bot around the way I want. So if I wanted to trade the rise and fall, you can see here I can just edit all this. So I just tap on it and then I choose whether I want rise and fall, higher or low, or I can just choose the trade type that I need. If it is accumulators, multipliers, whatever, I just go with the digits. So here I choose digits, and you can see here I have the digits. So if I want to change, I can still change the ticks here. As you can see, I just enter 3. For me, that is good for me, and then I can just change the market. So here, if I want to analyze this market, it is good that if you are trading digits, let's say that you trade over and under, and then where you predict, let's say that you say 5 is your digit, you need to be seeing that market. Open another tab, or you can just open a split tab. Chrome nowadays accepts a split tab. So what you need to do, just open here, and then here, just come here and then right click. You will have open on split tab. So this way you can see a market here, and you will have a bot on the other side. So here I just proceed to choose the digits. So here I choose over and under. So you can see I have the stats. So these stats are important if you want to run this bot on over and under. So here I have the charts. So here I have the stats, and then if I have them here, then what I can do is I can run the bot. So I can look at the percentages and then run the bot. That way, if I want to run it, let me return it to demo, and then I'll run it to show you what it will be doing. So for me, I'll choose this as 5, and then takes 2. Then after that, over and under, I just choose if I want to, I can just choose over or whatever. And then after doing that, I just run the bot. So I run, and then you will see on this transaction page. So you can see it is running the bot. And then if I want, I just stop it right away. Now you can see on these transactions, these are the transactions that it did. So as you see, all these are the transactions, and then we have the journal. This journal shows you what the bot is doing. So you just open it and you can see what the bot is doing. So for that case, I just close this side, or also if you need, you can just open the chart. Let's say that I needed this advanced chart, so I can just open also this and then analyze also trading with this bot. Now I just close this one and remain with the bot. If I wanted to create my own bot, let's say that I have a strategy, or I am not interested in this bot, I need a bot that has a stop loss and a take profit. Then here we have a quick strategy. Just proceed to it, and then you can choose the options. And then for me, I have the Martingo options I can choose on it. So Martingo means that let's say that a bot places a trade of $1. That is the stake that you put here. It loses that $1. The next time it places a trade, it will multiply the stake with the amount of Martingo you have entered. So that is the size. This is what we call the Martingo. So that is what it means. So here you can change the type of trade you want it to be doing. So I just go with over and under. So that is what I enter here. Choose a market, and then most of the time a good market is this one. So this is less aggressive market. You can also choose whether you want over or under, whatever. And then after that, you have the number of ticks. Always reset them to 2 or 3, somewhere there. Now the profit threshold, if you have a small account, then you can set them to 30 or whatever. The loss that you can tolerate, then you can, after that, you can load the bot. If I load it, it will not run instantly at that moment that I load it. But if I press run, then know that it will run at that time. And if you are on a real account, here you can see I'm on a demo, know that you can make money or either way lose it. So I just load it to avoid a risk. And then this is the new bot that I have here. So I have a bot that I have just designed using that strategy. And if I wanted to, I can just save it, and that is my bot. So if I wanted to, I can run it. Most of the time when you are trading on this market, you might end up making a lot of profit. So also that is why I told you to choose a good market, and then you'll be on a safer side. So this is how you can create this bot. But if you are interested in advanced trading of MetaTrader 5 or C-Trader, then you need to go to Traders Hub. Here you have a lot of apps that you can use to trade. So here you just open on CFDs, and then you have the C-Trader and MetaTrader 5. So if you are interested in trading gold, gold requires a lot of margins. That is why you'll need a dedicated gold account. For those who have brokers who have a lot of margins, then Deriv is the perfect option that you can use to trade gold. So you can just open here, and then you can set your password, and then after that set up the password. You will see somewhere that you can download MetaTrader 5 for PC, or I can just open it on the terminal. So here I just open it here on I just open it here on this browser, and I can just trade right away. So you can see I have this here, or I can just download the app. So to download the app, open here. That way you'll be able to download that app. You can see it has been downloaded, install and open it. So when you need to enter a trade or create an order, you just press here, and then you need also to change the lot size. So the lot size is the same as the leverage. So if I want to enter this market, I can just click here, and then I need to enter the stop loss. And here we have the volume. This is the lot size, and then I can just ignore the stop loss or whatever, and then I can sell or buy if I want to. So here I just buy, and then you'll be able to see that trade. So let us see, this is the trade, and you can see with a lot size of 0.02, you can see that the loss is less. With some brokers, you should be seeing a loss of $100 there, but you can see here on Deriv, with a dedicated gold account, you avoid a lot of losses. So I just close this one, and then after closing this one, you will be able. So I have closed that trade, and then that is how you close it after you see some profits. So of course this market is going upwards. If I wanted to, I just enter it. It has a lot of indicators, it has a lot of tools that you can use. All these are tools that you can use to your advantage. We also have charts you can change to 5 minutes, and then let me go back and show you. This is C Trader. So C Trader, you just open it, and then after doing that, you can open also on the web browser. So you just tap on it, and then you will be able to open it on the web terminal. So here, the C Trader, I have a full tutorial that can guide you on how you can use the C Trader, because it seems that it is not working for me here. I'm trying to open the web browser, but it is not really working. So you'll need to download the app, and then this is the app, install it, and then after doing that, open that app, because it seems to be working well on the app. So I will also link that in the description, so that if you are interested in C Trader, you can follow that for free. And then to withdraw, you just come here on the rail. You have the account, you can just open the withdraw, and then if it has money, you have a lot of options that you can use to withdraw your money. So make sure that you have verified your identity before you start trading. That is the important step that you need to do. And if you have a question, leave it in the comment section. Subscribe. This is where you will learn how to trade with the simple strategies on Deriv and other binary websites.